Hey y'all, it's Bubble Moon Tarot and you are watching my channel. Today we're doing a reading for the lovely Cancer, October 2025 vibes only. Good vibes only. Super good vibes only. The crybabies, the my babies, the ones who do not play games. Cardinal sign gets it done. But we also recognize feelings around there. Okay? We understand. We try to communicate and understand where I'm coming from, energy. I don't know where that came from. Maybe that's what some of y'all are feeling that right now. But nonetheless, let's get into the reading. What's coming up for my, we already coming out with some answers. Let's pause on that. What's coming up for my Cancers, October 2025? Some of y'all are having a lot of things happening, a lot of energy, and a lot of things are, being balanced and worked on and thought about, and you're putting your hands in a lot of pots. I had this same card for Aries September 19th through the 26th. This same card came out, or actually, matter of fact, I think it might have been the October read for Aries, but that's some cardinal sign energy. Okay, if you don't know what cardinal sign is, please do your research. I don't feel like explaining it right now, but basically it's Capricorn, Libra, Aries, and Cancer are cardinal signs, and we do take action more than the other signs, right? We don't sit and wait necessarily and think. More Cancer does and Capricorn does more than Libra does and Aries does. Aries is the most impulsive out of all the cardinal signs, but we do a lot of getting it done and putting our hands in a lot of pots and trying to work on things simultaneously, and we're doers basically. If to sum it up, cardinal sign means the doers. Okay, we do the do and we get the do's done. Period. Clock it. All right. So yeah, you have your hands in a lot of pots, and you might feel a little bit overwhelmed, but you are happy because these pots that you have your hands in are things that you like to do, right? These are things that make you happy. I hate to say it, but we did pull this card, and it could be that you have multiple love interests, okay? Multiple feelings about a love interest. So we will clarify and find out what's going on with you for the month of October and see exactly what these cards mean. But I do think you have someone just in mind that you are focusing your energy on as well. So either you're a Cancer that you have your hands in a lot of love pots, or you have your hands in one love pot and you just have a lot going on around you, right? Creative projects, hobbies, work, right? That it could be either of the two, but let's do a little clarity and see what's going on. Let's clarify the Temperance and the Lovers card. What's going on for my Cancers in 2025 of October that is calling for the Temperance and the Lovers card, because it feels like big love, right? Big feelings, hey, I don't play about you, baby. Down to the boots, we're together. My man. I love that for you. I love that for you, okay? Whoever's out there loving, I love the love, okay? Period. Oh, somebody is not in agreement with maybe this connection and this love and these feelings, but it does feel like some type of celebration is going to be had. You even might be having a child, right? And maybe you're having a child and people are not in agreement with that, okay? I'm not sure why. We'll clarify that. But if you are with child as a Cancer, or your woman is with child, there are some people that are hating on you. They don't agree with these decisions that are happening. And I don't think that's a good feeling for you. It causes you to have emotions about this, and you do not like the judgment that you are getting from this partnership, whatever the case may be. Or maybe that the people, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but that's just what I'm getting. But maybe they're not in agreement with the things that you're in hobby with, right? The things that you are looking forward to and juggling. Maybe there's somebody that's not in agreement with that. Dysfunctional family, broken home, instability, conflict, and neglect. Exactly. There's a lot of problems surrounding the relationship / whatever hobbies and things that you're into. There's somebody or a group of people, because it seems like it's a multiple people. It could be family or friends or associates, but to me, family is mixed in with not just your bloodline. It could be friends and family, associates as well. But whoever's in your corner, whoever's in your circle is not feeling it at all. There's a congrats, like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're pregnant. Oh my God, congrats on y'all's baby. But somebody is not trying to give that. They're like, what the fuck? What the helly? What the helly? But let's see. Let's clarify, why is the Ten of Cups and who is feeling this way and why do they feel that way? And does Cancer feel a way about that? To be honest, I don't even have to ask you if you feel a way. I know you feel a way about them not agreeing with you. But let's see why, or what's the energy around the Ten of Cups, because that is the most negative card that we pulled. Because the Love card is cool, the Temperance is cool, but then it's Ten of Cups, like, dang, you can't be happy for me? So what's going on for the 10? Oh, okay. Ace of Cups, you are like, I'm starting my new journey. I'm going to celebrate. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. It's a cause for celebration. Somebody is not liking that you're so happy right now, or that you're happy with this decision of maybe having a baby, or maybe anything that to celebrate, whether it's finishing school or the new projects that you could be starting. But you don't give a damn is what I'm getting. You're still going to be like, clink, clink to that. I feel you, right? But you have some type of celebration to be had, and you're still moving forward with that. You don't like that they don't agree, but you don't give a damn that they don't agree as well. Like, okay, whatever. I'm doing, what can I do now? She's pregnant already, right? Or it's already over. I'm already done with school. Like, what I'm going to celebrate. I don't care what you're talking about, right? So it's giving, like, you're going to be drinking, like, right? That's sake. Right, Ace of Cups. The Chinese or Japanese traditional celebration drink is sake. Sake is what we say. I think it's sake though, but I'm saying my fancy word. Okay, sake. But yeah, some type of celebration, and you are still moving forward with that. You don't give a damn about what nobody thinks about you, and that is some Cancer ass shit. Like, sometimes y'all care, but sometimes y'all don't give a damn, and I love that for y'all. Happiness, love, intimacy, new emotions, compassion. It's a new something, and you're don't like, no, it's something new, right? That's happening, and you do not care, right? But they care. I think they care a little bit more than you care about them not caring. I mean, you know, I think if they care more about the new thing that's happening more than you care about how they feel. Let me say that, okay? Let's see some outcomes for the situation. Ooh, okay, we got one. I'm going to pull another for you. What's the additional outcome or additional energy for this connection / situation for Cancer, October 2025, okay? What is a new energy or a new... Okay, you just throwing it at me. Ace of Coins came out first, okay? New money, it's something that could be this situation. The thing to celebrate could cause for more money to be happening, which is probably why you have your hands in a lot of things trying to manifest some type of income from that. That could be why you're doing it. But you are being held out back a little bit, probably because new things require... you know, sometimes when we find ourselves in a new energy, a new situation, it causes for more, right? It causes for more. And where this would be like a new adventure, new money venture, new money coming in, you know, possibilities. I think that you will be a little bit limited in that. It could be why they feel some type of way, because they're like, okay, if you have a new baby, you don't have money for that, right? Somebody's giving that type of input and negative energy on the situation. But you're like, look, I got my hands in different pots. I can make it work. I think that's what it's giving. But let's see Ace of Coins. Bad finances, excessive spending, greed, stinginess, and poor planning. That's what I'm saying. They're judging it. And maybe they have good advice about that, okay? We do have to be mindful as cardinal signs about how we spend and how we invest and things like that. But I think that that's why they feel the way they feel, because they're thinking about your life, like, okay, you haven't been making so many good decisions this far, and whatever you have going on, I don't know if it's going to pan out the way you plan. And I think that now it's in your head, like, dang, I do need to put myself in a situation where I, you know, make more money or something, some type of resources. I need more resources because of the situation. Now we did also, you know, outcome for Four of Cups is like I said, cups represents water, represents feelings. Obviously everybody has some type of feelings, but this is about you, I believe. And in this story, I did take it as a Mulan story because, yes, it's Asian culture. And it's just a lot of these cards are very Disney forward. Some of them are very like, okay, I know that's Merida. I know that's, you know, the Hangman is Sleeping Beauty. I know that the Tower is Rapunzel, right? Okay, so this is like giving that. But it's basically the Mockingbird and focusing on things that are more material and not focusing on the beauty of the situation. Okay, so I think that the money is starting to weigh on you and stress you out. And I think that it's because of the outside opinions, right? The outside opinions is making you focus more on the material of things rather than that you start a new family or a new job, and that the core reason of the excitement, and it's getting taken away and focused on more of the material aspect of that, which I get it. You kind of have to focus on money because you need money in order to pay for diapers or pay for, you know, maybe finance your new career. You need the money, so I get it. But your focus is on that instead of looking behind you and realizing the beauty of the full entire situation instead. It's romancing bad choices while ignoring the good alternatives before you. It is coveting what is superficially better, neglecting a plain nightingale who can actually sing away death, right? You are like, I don't care what y'all talking about, fuck you, but maybe you should take in consideration a little bit what they're trying to say and not how they're saying it. I think that's where we're going here. I think that is what you need to be doing, right? They saying that's representative of the card, but I think you do need to reevaluate the situation and be realistic about what's to come. Okay, what these things that you're starting and celebrating for will entail. What does it require for it to be successful, right? And I think you're focusing on, I get what, maybe it's a parent, right, that's telling you this. It feels very girlfriend, right? Girlfriend, wife, mom, dad, like it's sister, brother, somebody in the family, right? Type vibe that's telling you, hey, you tripping. You need to be, hey, you need to get together. Awesome. You know, I think you're taking it wrong. You're like, I don't, what you talking about? I'm focused on it. This is what I'm talking about. Stop beelining your attention towards one singular thing. You need to be more like this card and keep balance in everything. You know, everything needs to have balance, find balance. And I think at one point in this story, you're going to stop balancing things well and start focusing on one particular lane, thing, money, you know, aspect of the situation. And that's what they're saying, is that you need to be balancing this. How are you going to balance this? They're questioning you. You don't like being questioned. I get it. But you're like, well, they're like, how are you going to balance this? And you're like, I got this. Mind your business. Right. But I think you should take a little bit of what they're saying. What I say is chew the meat, spit the bones. Take what they're saying, get as much nutrients as you can from it. And then whatever is not for you, spit that out. Right. Don't spit it all out. You're going to miss out on some of the nutrients, okay? Don't be so hard-headed. Sometimes Cancers can be hard-headed like Taurus to me. They're very similar energy where it's like, right? And they're all around each other. The signs that are around each other are very, sometimes can act very similar to each other. Whereas I'm an Aries and, you know, Scorpio's all the way down the line. Similar, but definitely different. You know what I'm saying? Water, fire, you know, it's just, I hopefully you understand what I'm saying, but the Cancer, the Gemini, the Aries, the Taurus, we can be similar in certain ways. Don't be hard-headed like the Taurus. Please. Please don't. Just listen, chew the meat, spit the bones. Whatever you can take out of a situation, take it into consideration. That way you're not one-minded and one mind focused, and you can take in consideration of the whole situation and make a better decision based off that. Because I have a feeling what it is, and let's see at the bottom, I have a feeling that if you're not making good financial decisions, that you're going to get yourself in a situation you cannot come back from. Knight of Swords, right? So you're not going to be able to move. You're going to be stagnant, stuck, and not willing to push forward is what I'm getting from that. There's no movement. You're not going to have movement. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of combined with tarot and my own personal advice of my interpretation of the cards. Rudeness, bullying, and inferior complex and passivity. That's what I'm saying. Don't be like that. That's you being that way. And I know that for a fact because y'all can be passive sometimes. Don't be like that. They're just trying to help, right? They're just trying to inform you of something. You're being defensive and rude, and because you're like, I don't care. Yeah, that's what it's going to manifest into. Like I say always in tarot, just because the cards say something this week or this month doesn't mean that something can't change week by week, day by day. So let's try to avoid these type of, stubborn energy. Take what you can from other people's advice because they love you and they only saying it because they care. For some Cancers, some people are just plain and simple hating. You ain't trying to hit at, you know what I'm saying? And I get that. But some people are truly trying to help. So try to take a little bit of their advice and use it to your advantage rather than ignoring it and being stuck and having to ask them for help anyway. But anywho, Cancer, I have faith in you. I think that everything will pan out how you need to. Just listen, manifest, think, and don't react quite yet, right? So I'm so glad you guys tuned in. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, ask your one question right down below and we will get you guys read and fed, okay, baby? But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, bye.